Welcome back, Valley friends. Today we're spending some time with Alice in the quest, Mimsy were the Borogoves. To unlock this quest, you will need to reach level 4 friendship with Alice, and you'll need to have Anna and Merlin in your valley. Once you've met all the requirements, you can chat with Alice to get started. Alice has found something interesting. She has stumbled across a poem, written by her, that leads to treasure. We offer to help decipher the poem and retrieve the treasure. She does not recall writing the poem or what the treasure might be. But we're sure if we put our heads together we'll be able to figure it out. After reading the poem, we can tell that we'll need to go to Dazzle Beach in search of the next clue. After chatting with Alice, we can head over to Dazzle Beach in search of the next clue. I found mine near the ramp leading to the Glade of Trust. Use your shovel to dig it up. Then we can return to Alice. The bottle contains another poem which will hopefully lead us to the next clue. The poem tells us to search for a dark cavern with mystical lights. At first I thought it might have been the secret cavern where we had found Olaf, but it turns out it is actually the mystical cavern on Dazzle Beach. Once we're done chatting with Alice, we can head over to the mystical cavern on Dazzle Beach. Alice is already waiting for us. Once we start heading down the path deeper into the cavern, we'll find our way blocked by some mome rats. We will need to chat with Alice. Perhaps she knows how to get past them. Alice is starting to remember a bit about her last visit to the cavern. She had wanted to bring the mome rats with her to the valley, but they did not want to leave Wonderland. So Wally, being the helpful little robot he is, helped her find some flowers that behaved similarly to the mome rats. These particular flowers are very dry and brittle, and we need to be super careful not to step on them. Alice suggests watering them. This should help us move past them without harming the poor flowers. We can now make our way to the bottom of the mystical cave by watering all the mome rats in our way. Once we reach the bottom of the cavern, we'll see a golden fishing spot in the pond. You'll need to use your fishing rod to fish up the next clue. We can return to Alice with our next clue. This poem made me a bit confused. I thought the poem was trying to lead us to Mother Gothville's house, but nothing happened when I went to her home, so I had to try a few more spots. But finally I realized it was referring to the Forest of Valor. Here you will find a tree stump with some glowing eyes watching us. Approach the tree stump and then chat with Alice again. Alice tries to reach into the tree stump to retrieve her treasure, but the creature in the stump won't have any of that. It bites her fingers as she reaches in. We'll need to drive the Jabberwocky out of its hiding place. Alice tells us that the Jabberwocky does not like bright lights. Perhaps we can use some lights to make it brighter and get it to leave its hiding place. Alice believes some candles will help. We will need to collect some materials for this part of the quest. First up, we will need 3 tinkering parts. These can be crafted from iron ingots. We will also need 6 pieces of glass which we can craft from sand found on Dazzle Beach. You can also purchase these from Kristoff's stall when he has stock or from removing green flames in the Forgotten Lands. Then we will need 9 pieces of coal ore which we can purchase from Kristoff. Next we'll need to head to the Forest of Valor to find 10 red bellflowers. And finally we will need 12 yellow daisies from the Peaceful Meadows. Once we've collected all our materials we can head over to the crafting station to craft 6 Wonderland candles. Now we can head back over to the tree stump in the Forest of Valor and place our 6 Wonderland candles around the stump. The candles have done the trick and the Jabberwocky has abandoned its hiding spot. We can now interact with the tree trunk to retrieve Alice's treasure. We can deliver it to Alice, which will conclude the quest. Mimsy were the Borogoves. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we continue our adventures in the valley.